Well, Shahan, Abahlali definitely believes that it's an attack on its members. The incident you're referring to is a case where Abahlali claims that the city's land invasion unit shot one of its members, but the city is denying that, saying that these are only allegations at this point and that needs to be investigated. But to come back to the Sfiso Ngcobo murder, Shahan, it happened literally outside his house. I'll show you, it's just here to my left. In fact, you can still see a bit of the blood splatter that's there outside this tuck shop. And we understand that it was about 6:30 last night and he was standing here outside this tuck shop. And that's when he was approached by gunmen who walked up to him and shot him. And his home, Shahan, is just here, just behind these bricks on the other side. They shot him and then made their way up this road that leads into the settlement here. From what we understand, and just talking to Abahlali and talking to some of the community members around here, Shahan, nothing was taken from him. And this is what leads Abahlali to believe that there was a very suspicious motive behind his killing. In fact, I'm going to talk to some of the committee members from this area now, and I'm just going to keep walking as I chat to you. This gentleman over here is Mr. Wiseman Nzimande. He was actually the deputy chairperson in the area, and he was telling me that a meeting was held on Sunday, just days before Ngcobo was killed, and I'm just going to bring him into the conversation. Sorry, on Saturday, you say. Mr. Nzimande, we were chatting briefly a little while ago, and you were telling me about that meeting. Ngcobo led that meeting. What was said there? I'll hold this for you, it's fine.
He just to talk about his security. That security, that guy was here in around, so we are just chase it out with security. So the manager for that security is coming to ask a community to allocate that security again in this area. So we wasn't agree for that. It's because we are still waiting a meeting first, then we can allow them to save.
You were also saying to me that there had been some other threats against Mr. Ngcobo previously. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, Mr. Ngcobo, they told us he was phoned the councillor to ask meetings for electricity. So the councillor said, no, guys, we arranged the meetings for you, so we didn't attend. So after that, what they said, the councillor said, don't think you are clever, guys, because I won't focus on you only. So you must try to solve anything perfectly, not to coming to us to tell us what you need anytime. But you cannot see what's going to be happens.
Has this community tried to meet with the councillor to discuss these issues? Because you said there's issues of electricity and other issues that are here.
Yes. Last month, we gone to the civic center and we met the councillor there. The councillor was promised us to arrange the meeting with us, but that meeting was failed. It's because the councillor didn't give us a date. So after all, the councillor, when they asked the councillor why that meeting wasn't set, so the councillor said no, we're trying to call us, and we know, guys, that meeting was which date. So we said, oh, how come? It's because you said in front of official you can tell us a date. So why you didn't arrange a date with us? Why you take the decision without us to tell us Suguti we're waiting us, but you didn't notice us for that meeting.
Mr. Nzimande, how are you feeling at the moment? I mean, your chairperson has just been gunned down. Do you feel safe, or are you worried?
Serious. We weren't saved. We wasn't saved, and I'm feel nerves even now because we know hey, anything is gonna happen if I see what's going on. But I think that is related for politics. It's a politics, yeah. So that's why now we are nervous for that.
Thank you so much. Shahan, that's Wasman Nzimande, they're the deputy chairperson of this branch. He's just saying that they believe that this murder is politically motivated. I also spoke to the municipality earlier, and they are dismissing all of these allegations. I spoke to the mayor's spokesperson, and he says that Abahlali's statements are completely unfounded. But what they are saying is that if the organization has any evidence, they need to bring that forward, and the city will then investigate accordingly.
One last thing before you go, Dasen. Of course, Abahlali raised concerns about its members being attacked in the Morane Commission. So this is not new for them.
No, definitely not, Shahan. In fact, there were many attacks on their members. Now, there are also, it seems, two separate issues here. The one is the issue of their members being attacked during these raids, if I call it, by the land invasion unit, and then there's the other one of these so-called assassinations. And I say so-called because, especially in this case, we don't exactly know if it is an assassination in that sense. But there were also incidents, Shahan, where councillors were convicted for murdering some of their members. So their concerns are definitely well placed, but we'll have to wait for the police investigation in this particular matter to see exactly what the motive was.
All right, thanks for that. ANC reporter Dasen Thathiah is tracking that story for us.